What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the Dahl SMG called the Boomer. Now, when this gun first came out on the DLC number 1, I was quite excited about it because it was essentially going to be blasting enemies with every shot, so splash damage. Automatically I thought about Moe's, and the gun was an automatic bust. It wasn't that good, but now what they did was they increased the weapon damage of it, and we're going to see if it is actually really good and can perform at a high level. So what we have is almost a near 5,000 times 2 version of this weapon, and a great fire rate, good mag size, good handling and accuracy. Again, Dahl is known for good base stats overall. We are using on action skill, and splash damage is increased by 200%, which isn't the best on a most character, but we are going to make the most out of it. So let's see what this gun is all about into some gameplay, and we're also going to show you where you can farm the weapon. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay, guys. I'll see you over there. Okay, guys, so if you wanted to farm the Boomer for yourselves, you're going to make your way over to the first DLC, and you're going to go over to the compactor, and you're going to want to fast travel to the Trash Lantis, and from there you're going to make your way over to Scrap Trap. Scrap Trap is essentially an area where many of us love to level up our character, and essentially it's over in this area right here. So you're going to kill all of these Scrap Traps as per usual, and then you're going to kill the boss at the end in hopes of getting the Boomer. So we're going to kill all these Scrap Traps, and then we're going to kill the boss and see if we get the drop for you guys. I'll see you over there. Alright, we got Scrap Trap Prime. Now let's go ahead and take him out real fast. Hopefully we get the Boomer to drop for you guys as well. That'd be really good to get that drop for you. Let's just kill him real quick. Oh, we're stuck somewhere. What the hell? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like we were stuck in a corner or something. I don't know what's going on anyways. Alright, so we got a bunch of legendaries off that drop. So we're going to go ahead and see if we got the Boomer for you. And we got the Lucky 7. Ooh, okay. We got the Seeing Dead. Hey, that's always a good one to have. And we got another Seeing Dead. So we didn't get the Boomer, but it doesn't matter. We have one. I just wanted to show you where you can farm it. So without further ado, let's go ahead into some gameplay. Alright, so let's try out the Boomer versus Kilovolt, one of many people's favorite bosses. It seems like, maybe from a character perspective or whatever it is, but holy shit, we're getting a lot of damage right over here. Let's wait for him to get out of his little immunity phase. It's been a while since I actually took on Kilovolt. I typically like to just go into a boss fight by just dropping into the zone, which is kind of what we're missing into Borderlands, just drop in bosses. I feel like there's only maybe a handful of bosses like that that are actually fun to kill, but pretty much we're getting a lot of damage so far from the Boomer. And let's see what we got. Second round versus Kilovolt, and holy shit. Yeah, that did not last long, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to be moving on to some next footage. Alright, so we're over at the Slaughter Shaft, and pretty much we're taking a chance here. We're kind of naked. We don't got much going for us in terms of survivability. We're just relying on Vampire, because why I say that is there's a ton of enemies right now trying to kill me, with a lot of them shooting rocket launchers and homing missiles at me and all that good stuff, but pretty much we're holding our own, and what we're looking for here is just the damage of the Boomer. When this gun first came out with DLC number 1, I was super excited because I knew that the shots were all explosive, and also it kind of reminded me of how short fuse kind of works. But it wasn't really the result. The weapon's damage wasn't really that good. But what you're seeing here is a combination of 2 class mods. So with the clip versus Kilovolt, we were using the Blastmaster, and then in some of the clips in the Slaughter Shaft, like the first one you saw, I was using the Minesweeper, and then I switched to the Blastmaster to see which one I liked a little more. And honestly, I like the Blastmaster a little more for normal enemies, and then for bosses, I like to switch to the Minesweeper when I was using this gun. The Minesweeper seemed to perform a lot better. Of course, that grenade was just super powerful for helping us deal with bosses, and for mobs, the Blastmaster seemed to be good. Now, the one problem with the Blastmaster class mod is just the fact that we do reload this weapon quite often, since the fire rate is quite high, so possibly we weren't getting the full benefit of that 100% splash damage boost that the Blastmaster does provide. But overall, if I was to choose one, I would maybe suggest that you guys stick to maybe something like a Minesweeper, so at least consistently you're always getting those grenades to spawn and deal a ton of damage versus all the enemies you go against. But so far we're having such a good time killing these enemies, and we're doing a lot of damage for the most part, quite surprisingly, with a weapon like this. And just look at us go to town, man. We're shitting on all these enemies' faces right now. Excuse my language, but damn, man, look at this. Holy shit, it's like short fuse on roids. But anyways, pretty much would I recommend you guys farm this gun and go to DLC 1 and do all that jazz? I would say no. It's not a top tier SMG. There's far better SMGs in the game. If you guys have not known, there's things like plasma coils. There's things like freaking, what's it called again? Starts with an S. Damn it, whatever. Moving back on, you got things like the plasma coils, you have freaking smogs, you have redistributors. There's so many different good SMGs in the game, to say the least. But this one is definitely not a top tier. It's probably like maybe a C or B class type of SMG, and the reason why it's just doing so good on Mose is because Mose is a strong character naturally, and also she has things like Minesweeper or Blastmaster to really help this gun shine. But overall, the weapon's not amazing, but it's not that bad either. The little buff that it got in damage did help it a little bit become more of a B tier type of SMG. But that's pretty much my opinion on the weapon. What's your opinion? Leave that in the comment section down below, and I'll check you out in the next one. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. Peace.